could work. But again, it's a little bit the same logic, I think.
Yeah.
I also don't know how does the lineup, like, if you're gonna buy Battle Fury on Void Spirit, maybe you should have picked a different hero. Arguably, like that could also just buy Battle Fury because I'm not sure. I haven't seen this hero much, but I think the Harpoon or the Echo Saber Manta, this type of build makes the most sense.
Kind of fun. I feel like part of it has got to be like you wanted something a bit more mobile, knowing that like you can get away with that. Weaver could have been one of those, but Weaver doesn't build Battle Fury.
No, he doesn't. I mean, why not? Fuck it. Get a Fury.
Just easiest way. Carry players hate this one simple trick. Just buy melee or buy Battle Fury and all of those heroes.
It's a good Void Spirit game in a sense that you don't. Yeah, I mean, you like. I think maybe I mentioned that already, but you don't care really about bounty. You don't care about Warlock. Primal Beast has a hard time catching you. His spells doesn't really do anything to you. And I mean, TA. If you get the Manta, you can get him, right. So I think I think it's pretty good here, in theory. How good is this hero overall? I don't know.
Yeah, it's different. I've personally liked it, especially like the way that you scale out. You're not a hero that actually has to build a Daedalus if you don't want to, since you do have that Astral Step crit. So if you're forced to go for something that's more survivable, or I guess just more like mitigating the damage on the enemy team, you still feel like you scale out in the damage pretty well later on. And with your Astral Step restore time, like the talents on this hero just feel so good for carry players.
Yeah, for sure. Play for that level 25 crit. I'm just gonna have a look at the Dota buff here. It seems like it's always the Manta style, and then nobody's really playing it as carry. At least not what I can see.
That's fair. It's a different one to play. I mean, so many other carry players feel like they actually like take it to an offlaner. I don't know if Void Spirit is really like that. He's in a weird way just like kind of surviving and getting his own farm because he gets that extra barrier of damage protect. So, which also makes it so that you love playing against double melee. Kind of helps out since you get that extra barrier. If you're playing versus melee range, it's not as good.
We have a potential rune fight here. I think they should be aware of the TA being melted here, right?
Should.
Or what?
I don't know if Roshan knows. Nobody told him. It's the double meld. My lord, he gets absolutely slapped around. And that's going to be Nisha picking up the first blood thanks to that double meld.
Okay, well, Chimera definitely thought that they had the upper hand there. They thought, oh, we're going to catch them off guard completely here with the smoke, but no, Liquid were... They were the ones actually ahead there.
So, I mean, already 300 gold up then on Nisha, and this is a matchup I already think is pretty good for many Earthshaker players. Lornoff is going to have to maybe work uphill a bit.
Yep, very good stuff on Nisha, for sure. I think another thing that we didn't talk about is the Void Spirit pick allows the Eng perhaps to play more greedily in general. Leave the Void Spirit early, after maybe get level 3 and start gating.
Tell you what, no stuns in this offlane duo does mean that Mickey probably just gets to do whatever he wants, right? Look at these meld hits that he's constantly just 1J having a hard time.
Yeah, again we see the fatal bonds. I mean, it's gonna really drain the Bristleback's regen.
This is a wild lane. This is something that honestly TA loves to be paired with, right? Similar to the Phantom Assassin, low HP hero, pretty good armor, but any extra heal that you can get from that Shadow Word, beautiful for the laning stage. Oh, man, there's just like no winning sometimes when you're playing versus an Earthshaker mid. He's either using his totem to deny your creeps or he's murdering you. And it just, neither one feels good.
Yeah, I think this is a decent matchup for Storm though, right? With the fact that you are playing against I think the static remnant basically trumps the enchant totem in a way.
There's a lot of, since you're able to kind of double up, right? You could both get the Remnant hit and you get your passive.
Yeah, it's hard for Shaker to do anything to avoid the constant static Remnant spam.
Looks like top side. I mean, TA2000's having a pretty good time here. Already getting some decent CS versus the Primal, but Primal, of course, with that high attack damage, he's getting his own denies. And I'm very invested in what Void Spirit is going to go for his items. I feel like this is another universal hero that can definitely have its time in the sun.
Yeah, for sure. I think he has nothing queued up yet, really.
Right?
Maybe he doesn't know himself.
These are the players that hate casters. They won't let us theory craft, you know? They don't give us any information. He also just got absolutely walked down.
Yeah.
I wonder if he goes for the sampler here. Gets an early point of the dissimulate, so he doesn't take as much damage from that.
Yeah, I think he will. But I think one thing we also didn't mention is that now that you pick this Void Spirit, you kind of give away a free lane to the Primal in some ways, right? Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh, he didn't take it, actually.
No, he went double. I mean, the Remnant is good, but I think Panto needs to be here.
That's close.
He gave him the ice armor. That's something.
Yeah.
I think you need to be around to enchant whenever that happens. I think enchant plus the Remnant is enough, but obviously it's a lot. It's a lot to give away.
So I'm sure Saberlight's very happy with this. The fact that he has to play against these heroes then instead of something a lot more punishing.
You can see Saberlight knows exactly. Once that Remnant is out, it's his time to turn and stomp if he can. He's constantly, there it is, pushing the limit on Panto. He's got the heal, but the stomps, it's not enough.
Yeah, he could have potentially got tempted to go there, but there's also a Fairy Fire on Edge, so he would have gotten baited. For sure. So.
Who's killing who here? Mecca,
Mecca.
he's in the calling. The signs it might be too much. They get a kill to Hawk. Well done there.
That's supposedly the... I don't know if they consider the TA counter to Bristle, but I definitely have seen this go both ways.
He's got the sampler on the TA as well, so did have a point in the refraction, but just didn't have the cooldown up.
Yeah, but it's also 2 instances. Doesn't do much.
That's
this
true,
early on. But nice start for the Hawk. Also, we see him get a headdress. Kind of interesting item choice this game against the Warlock, right? Because like we talked about before against Warlock, the sustain is really the key against this Fatal Bond spam. And he's actually just buy himself a headdress. Interesting. Not something that we pretty much ever see anymore.
Foxy? Oh, he's so fast. Yeah, I wonder if this is like where the patch is going to start turning. Like, how can we just sustain ourselves on the lane without actually spending money on the regen? That might be a lot of why we see this Enchantress here, but we are going to see Saberlight in. He did end up getting a point into the Simulate. They'll get a kill on Boxy already. TA2000 doesn't care about the rotation as much. If they get, at least keep him alive. Yeah, he's got 3 range creeps under this tower.
Yep, a little bit of a failed rotation there, but...
Oh, he's... This damn cart. The cart is ruining the CS. I think Saberlight also gets this deny. Yep. Oh boy, that's rough. I mean, at least he still got a lot of the XP, but could have been better. Here in the mid lane, we did have a fight for the regen rune. That is Boxy with it. He still ends up going down. Now Niche in a bit of danger. Does have the Echo available. Oh God, it's the Fatal Bond's Echo. Run away. Don't let him do it.
Yeah, and he also has 20 sticks.
Oh, but he does. He might have to use it actually. Walks forward, gets the Echo. It actually attaches to the creeps on the high ground. Panto, I don't think he expected that one. He should end up falling here. He does.
No, I didn't expect. What was that? That looked like that was way too much damage.
It was the creeps on the hard cap.
Yeah. I understand that, but I don't think anyone expected that. Maybe Nisha did.
Oh,
but definitely the 1Gen Panto didn't expect that.
Crazy. I always that's one of the spells that I'll do the alt right click on to see exactly what the range is to know if they're actually involved or not. That's wild.
By the way, meanwhile, the Saberlight ended up killing off TA2000 alone in the top lane while all that was going down.
Wow.
So,
So all of a sudden, these guys are starting to pop up on the net worth, and oh, my Void Spirit. Yeah, he's having a little bit of a rough time.
Yep, also queued up the Fury, by the way, so we can know what he's
Nice, my man.
Oh, again, he might be in trouble here. 4 heroes.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, the stun out. He did get a lot of barrier to work with. He actually ended up going right on top of Saber, but he already had the onslaught. I don't know if there was any escaping. Ooh. He's going to try here. He plants the branch. He could be away. I don't think so, though. Yeah, one big rock from Nisha gets the kill, and they have really shut down this Void Spirit now.
Yeah, they really have. I don't know. This pick has not looked good so far. Gave Saberlight the freest lane of his life. And yeah, I mean, En's not able to really, like we talked about as well, the Bounty Hunter being pretty good against En, just take almost no damage from his right click, so...
Oh my god. That Enchant Totem that's a lot of damage. Oh, this is it for the courier. Does he get the other one on the high ground? A double courier kill for Lorna.
Yeah. Warlock level 7, by the way. I don't know if you can actually go on him here. It's gonna just drop
another courier kill? Oh, no, okay. Oh, they might actually kill heroes now, huh? In the calling, trying to run away. Dahak, he takes a big meld strike. He's giving them the goo, but I don't think that's gonna save him here. Oh, actually.
All right, it's kind of nice space by Dahak here. He gets to drop the rock and have people chase him, and they kill the Saberlight, so...
Yeah, Saberlight dying on the other side makes this completely worth. He tried to dodge out for the trap. I don't think that's going to be enough. So they do end up getting the kill, but that's what we call space.
Yeah, that turned out better for Chimera than you would think. Also gave a lot of space to TA2000, who has now changed his item build to what looks like a Mage Slayer here.
Damn it. And how am I supposed to convince people that I can build Battle Fury in this hero if he doesn't do it?
I think maybe if he had better game, he could have gone Battle Fury. I think... Now
that's true.
I think. Well,
no,
right.
Okay, that actually did not do much damage at all.
It didn't.
Still got a lot of creeps, but at the end of the day, I think Nisha dies here, and that's a costly death. No, Panto got it.
I mean, if you consider the first Echo Slam on the low ground earlier, and then that one. Right? Shouldn't this one that just happened deal more damage? Maybe it was the Fatal Bonds that made the difference, but...
That's true. Fatal Bonds and Echo is quite potent. But that's so much gold actually going over, and Lornoff, of course, getting a piece of the pie, even if he didn't get the last hit. And TA2000 back to 3,500 net. You know he wants more, but this is a playable game.
Yeah, suddenly, I mean, it looked really good for Liquid for a couple of minutes there, but now it's completely even again, I would say. By what seems to be pretty random events, right? The chase bottom and then Nisha just getting caught in the jungle. There's also this random ward, probably didn't expect them to have vision on him.
True. I think the randomness is coming from the fact that there's no towers down yet. It's not like they're getting towers out of these engagements they're taking. Once again, the dive away from TA2000, he's good to go. He's finally to a point where he can survive what Saberlight is trying to do in this lane.
Yep, I think he shouldn't really die again, I would say, right?
Shouldn't die? All right, set the timer.
Well, I guess in the lane, I would say. But now he has so many ways to get out of the Primal Beast.
Yeah.
But they can just keep spamming him, though.
Oh, speaking of spamming here, they're trying to go up top, going back down to see the Warlock. Our observer is right on top of it, going back up top to see TA2000. Does he die? He has another jump. Yeah, there's no way he dies here, but still good job to kind of force him out of this lane. He shouldn't be getting lane CS any longer. He's got to get pushed out.
Yeah. He doesn't die, but very annoying that they keep poking him like this.
Yeah, you know, he wants those lane creeps. He's so far behind, like he's not going to stick up to the net worth of everybody else if he's only hitting jungle.
He will get the creeps coming in now after they took the tower.
Oh, doesn't get the CS. Easy.
Shield rune on Lornoff here.
Is there
something going on here?
I feel like this is crazy to walk here, but it works out. They're right on top of the Hawk here. The Echo, it does connect, and they'll get the kill on that Bristleback. No sentry in the water there as they fight for the rune. Maybe a bit of a mistake there from Chimera.
Liquid, I mean, pretty much 5-manning there. TA will go back bottom, but looking to pressure the mid tower here. They have Rock behind these two fat guys here hitting the tower, so a hard fight to take, I think. A hard fight to take, I think, for Chimera. Maybe the Hack will TP in and...
They want to try to get a pick off here in the calling. Kind of hard to go in and save Boxy, but the Rock will drop. Still silence. No pulverize coming out from Saberlight thanks to the calling. And a jump through from TA2000. They want a kill here. The double dash. Is it enough damage? Nisei's healing up at the last second, but it's still not enough. TA2000 helps 1J get a double kill. I don't know if they can continue to get more out of this one, though. Mickey on the high ground, still very, very healthy. They're just going to take this Rock and accept they won that team fight.
Damn, that was what other hero could have done that as Voice Spirit? TP in there and then slice through 3 heroes twice there. Very nicely done.
That was cathartic.
It looked really bad for Chimera, I think, at first, right? With the Fatal Bonds and all the heroes in the Rock, but not really any follow-up. Also, he used the Echo Slam earlier, right? So didn't have that.
Yeah, he used it to kill the Hawk. It was really well done, I think, also to have the calling down as soon as the onslaught hit. Just a little bit too deep there, and wasn't able to get the pulverize out on Saberlight.
Yeah, I didn't like them going into that area. I would have liked them a lot more to just keep hitting the tower and let Chimera feel really awkward about how to start the fight.
Yeah. Oh, man, and just the huge barrier he had as well was really good for TA2000.
Yep.
It's going to get close to the Mage Slayer. I wonder... And the Mage Slayer is obviously good. Oh, Lornoff, you are very low on HP, sir.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I don't know what the next item up is for the Void Spirit then. Like, clearly this seems to be working. He's got the Mage Slayer coming out soon.
Yeah.
Oh, the stun! The Centaur stun! Man, good micro out there from the Enchantress, but I think the Hawk still will fall here. There's too much damage around him, no saving there. They want to get some sort of revenge. Once again, fighting around the calling, and that'll be another kill for Lornoff.
Yeah.
Are you okay with the Hawk trading like this? It feels like he's really doing his best to enable his team, but at the same time, he's pretty good with net.
No, I think it was... I mean, I don't think it was ideal for him to die, but they did get the tower. And I think it's kind of important for them to get this tower down at this time before, you know, it's too late, and now you have to deal with the Rock again. You have to deal with Echo and like other things, right? So I think it's nice to get rid of that tower. And I think you want to play Bristleback kind of on the edge, like he's doing, right, where you keep running around and gooing people. Let's see if they kill him again here.
I don't think they want him though. They see him. They're like, we've killed that guy a lot. We want to find somebody else.
Who else do you really want though? You're gonna catch 1J.
Found him, team. I think they kind of wanted to find Lornoff. Maybe they wanted to find the Void. I think Lornoff was probably their actual target. If you're skipping over a core, right?
I mean, maybe they also felt that this is a bit awkward to go for the Bristleback in that type of position. If they end up going on him, he was kind of hard to kill before, so...
Oh, gotta be careful, Lornoff. If Boxy finds you could cancel the TP. Had a good guess, but no.
So
less than 1,000 net worth lead. I mean, this game definitely still in anybody's hands. Deso complete on Mickey. You know he wants to start getting some stacks, and the Hawk is trying to take his own stacks. I think Mickey could just steal them away, and there it is. My God, the Echo right on top of the Ancient Camp as well. It's an offlaner kill and some, thanks to the extra creeps. Nisha, that felt good.
Yeah, for sure. On the back of that ward by Boxy placed earlier. TA might be in trouble. Nope.
Oh.
He scans them. And sets a trap on the 1J. 1J has a really good game, by the way. He has an Atos already and 4K net worth.
Wow. I know, he's pretty fine. Oh, they want this.
Arcane Rune Storm.
Has the Arcane Rune and the Witchblade, so it's definitely trying to get this. They know that this Echo is down as well. Look at the damage there. Lornoff, another kill for himself. A killing spree on the Storm Spirit. This is exactly what they need to snowball this game.
Yeah, I mean, they're actually really strong right now, especially when the Echo is down. It feels like if Echo is down, they lack the extra damage, right, to take down the Void Spirit and the Bristleback. And there's a pipe on Bristle already. So even
Maybe
with
Blink
Echo,
Dagger on
maybe they
CA
don't
switches
have
that
enough.
up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, they're trying to walk up to the sword that they have. But dude, already charging through on Saberblade, now stuck in the calling. That blade mail is good, but they'll spread out the damage between each other. And they still get that kill. Desperately needed. He's been kind of ramping up on the farm. But now, bottom net worth.
Very scary timing right now, I think, for Liquid. They need to be careful. They don't take bad fights into this Chimera draft right now, because they are really tanky on their heroes. Storm, 2k HP. There's a pipe. You know, Mage Slayer. It's definitely not easy right now to fight into this.
Do you think this is a little too early focus for the Chimera team? As you said, like they're kind of missing damage right now in Liquid. It's good to take advantage of this timing. But with this Mage Slayer start on the Void Spirit, it might be hard for him to keep accruing this net worth if he's not getting kills all the time.
No, I mean, the position on the map allows him to farm a lot, right? And catch up. I think Oxy going down here.
Oh,
I think a hero like Storm Spirit also scales really well. Same with with Bristol. So I think they do have scaling on their heroes. Even Muerta having such a good game can potentially scale. We've also seen Eng scale a lot into late game from other teams. So I think.
What is Void doing down there? He is. They're gonna see him. Gets to the simulate. Step 1, step 2, profit.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, he doesn't really die unless he gets trapped by TA or something like that, or Echo, right? It's very hard for them to kill him, which is probably also why they picked this hero in the end.
He's very control and enabling right now, right? I mean, he's got a lot of barrier he can get from his resonant pulse, and then he's got 4 points in the remnant to help with the control. But the farming on this hero, it actually does kind of come from your the simulates. That's kind of where you're able to hit creep camps a lot, and that's where I'm worried just slightly about his net worth. But they're going to make up for it here, get this Roshan pretty quick thanks to all that snot coming out from the Bristleback. Give him the Aegis and allow him to farm pretty crazy spots on the map. In fact, they're going bottom right now, but the Echo, it connects immediately. Nisha, he's up here, he's on a trap, but so far you haven't gotten a kill. Lornov is just going to speed away. TA2000 has one zip. I don't know if he has another step on TA2000, but it might not matter. I don't think they're catching up to him.
Oh wow! I mean, really well played, I think, from Chimera to snipe that Aegis, and also TP recognize that this is scary. We need to get out ASAP. I mean, looking at their vision, it's pretty clear that they know something was coming, right? They see the whole the entire map pretty much, but
they actually have a string of wards, just like all the way through.
Yeah, kind of a disaster for Liquid, like getting the Aegis stolen from the TA and getting nothing in return. So big moments for Chimera here.
Yeah. These Echoes have felt a little lackluster as of late, and that is definitely partially due to the fact that there is the Mage Slayer, of course, on that Void Spirit.
Yeah.
And once he gets this Manta, he's going to feel like a decently strong hero. Excited to see what he goes for next.
Yeah, it's like if you don't actually kill people instantly in your Echo,
they're trying to kill instantly. Sania, make sure that there's nobody else around. But that is Ags on Nisha, so he's happy to just go around, make some noise, as long as he doesn't die.
So many dire wards around the mid.
They see everything that they need to. I feel like with these wards, they should be able to take some towers, but is it still scary for them to fight under tier 2s?
No, I think Liquid does not want to fight right now. Mickey.
Oh, but they might. The calling, it does connect onto the TA. Then she gets zipped away thanks to that dead shot. Lornov, man, he's got 17 stacks already.
I think you actually cannot really fight on Liquid. It's
Panto?
really
Panto, have mercy! Oh, with the shard! The step back from Panto nets himself the kill. Wow. Now they see Boxy as well. I feel like this is acceptable. He's got the gem on Lornov. can't help out on the Earthshaker, but they're still looking for him.
He got 2 career kills to his name, so I guess it's not, you know, that's what you maybe worth. The other deaths were not worth though. The TA and the Warlock, that's much more expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, not sure what your game plan is for Liquid right now. It's looking very rough. I mean, they are gonna smoke up. Enough is enough, but I think still, if Chimera are ready for this, it could be very difficult to fight into this still with the pipe and everything.
They have all their ultis up on Chimera, not like they are exceptionally good, but Panto is going to be the first one to get gone on. Does get the jump onto the low ground. Here's a huge zip for Lorinov. That is a shield rune. Good luck killing that guy. They got the fatal bonds of the rock, but on the other side, your team is struggling to kill Panto, and he won't have any of it. He's still alive on the Enchantress. You put so much into his basket, and you didn't get anything from it. Boxy surely will fall as well. Saberlight just trying to escape, and what a great move from Chimera Esports.
That was a dirty, what is it called? Sproink. A dirty sproink from Panto, dodging everything and setting up the worst fight possible for Liquid. Like, what they need to do to win a fight is they need to lock a hero down and burst it immediately, right? With the TA and the Earthshaker. But this type of thing sets up the perfect situation for Lorinov to jump in and get the right pick off onto TA. And
just a disaster on 2 fronts, right? You lose your TA on one side, you haven't killed the Enchantress on the other. It's just the absolute worst case scenario. Mika, he isn't even queuing up a BKB. Like, the best BKB that I can get is to kill them faster with a Daedalus.
Yeah, I think they really have damage issues this game.
I don't know if BKB really... I mean, it's nice whenever you're in the calling or if the Storm Spirit is on top of you, but I think at some point you kind of gonna have to trust your team to build some items that help you survive that one while you're hopefully able to nuke one of these spirits down.
Yeah, I mean, Aegis is gonna run out now. Maybe if you get more items on your heroes, it gets easier to fight. But right now it looks very hard for sure. There's something about this Warlock Bounty Hunter combo that looks kind of off to me. I mean, of course you can always make up for that with different core heroes, but we saw it yesterday too. It just doesn't seem like it's the right combo. Bounty Hunter needs some lower cooldown thing that wants to fight all the time perhaps and set up kills. Whereas Warlock wants the enemy to come to you and counter-initiate, I think. So it's like, it just doesn't seem like they have much synergy overall.
And Saberlight here. Does have the Blade Mail, does have the BKB. I think he should know that it's coming. The question is, does he get out? Oh, there's a jump. Does he BKB TP away? Does he trust the TP on its own? Yeah, I don't think he knows that the Remnant is already used, but I think at this point he's just trying for the space.
Yeah. He's setting up to BKB TP.
Oh, BKB trying to get 1J here. 4 staff away, now trying to get the TP. Is it enough? It is, because I do believe that was his first BKB charge.
Yeah, but that was got scary for 1J for a sec there. Good thing there's a 4-star on the Ench.
Yeah, thank goodness the Enchantress has gone her support item in the Hurricane Pike.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And so far, things are looking really good for this Chimera lineup. It was one of the better Aegis power plays we've seen, 9 or 10,000 that they've got over that course. Definitely setting themselves up for a good fight, but this isn't the big kill. If they can get this onto Hawk, he pops the pipe, but still a lot of physical damage coming out here. Boxy helping as well, giving the track. They want to lock him up, but so far, they haven't really gotten it, and Lorinov is just standing on the outside, waiting to get a kill, and the zip away. Nisha not able to get the kill. They can't even find Panto just yet. Saberlight, he has to walk away from the Enchantress knowing she's just too hard to kill. Another zip through Lorinov. He wants to get a connection. He will get it onto Boxy thanks to that Witchblade. Now he finds the Shaker. Can he get the rock? He does, but there's no dunk to follow afterwards. Manta out from Void Spirit as well. Saberlight locked up too hard. They're going to get a triple kill on the Storm Spirit. This guy is getting to an unkillable mark.
Wow, I mean, you just again see how hard it is for Liquid to lock anyone down and actually kill a hero. between the Storm Spirit jumping around, the Spranking around, the Bristleback running away, you know, the Lotus Orb, like Void Spirit is so hard to kill as well. It's like Liquid actually cannot, like we talked about the last series as well. It's if you cannot kill the enemy heroes, it becomes almost impossible to play, right?
Unkillable. And we've seen that in different ways. Usually in one of our games we saw what? Magnus, Primal, and Tiny as our core trio, and it was like, how on earth do you kill these guys? This time it's not quite that, right? It's just the elusiveness of these heroes, plus supports that are just, they don't feel like you have enough damage for them.
Yeah, it's also like if you click on Boxy, for example, like he's still looking to get Orchid at 28 minutes, right? And normally when we see Bounty Hunter have success and buy Orchid early, it comes on much earlier. Imagine he had a better game. Like the Orchid would do a lot more work, right? But now, is the Orchid really going to do anything? You're playing against the Manta style, the BKB on Storm. Like, it's just not it anymore.
Maybe it's good for the supports. You've already had some issue, but there actually is a Lotus Orb also from the Bristleback to Hawk. Not going for this typical, you know, like Bloodstone or Ags or something like that. He really is playing an offlaner in the form of the Bristleback. So he does come back to realize somebody took my rune. Nisha has to run away.
Maybe it was a mistake to give the Hawk the mastermind behind the Bristleback build, his hero.
It's not like he's had some impervious game. Yeah, I was gonna say he's been killable. Right. It looks like they might not even know the play at the very last second. And the jump in from Storm, they're gonna find this TH. He just drops. It's the Echo at the end as well, but to Hawk, he's still alive.
They even blew the
can't
Echo
do anything.
End, I mean, that was very close, right? But look at his item. He has the cracky coat as well.
Oh my lord. He's actually just one big tank, and now Saberlight. He wishes he had the same ability, but it's another BKB TP away. At least he's alive.
Very frustrating game for Liquid.
Oh yeah. What does his HP get down to here? Oh my god. Like 60 HP.
Yeah. And then the
Echo as well. Barely
onto
touches
the
him.
pipe. Yeah.
My lord.
I mean, how much HP is 60 HP on the Hawk with his items, right? It's a lot more than 60, that's for sure.
Yeah, armor and then the magic resist S and Y as well with the status.
And the back,
He's just
back turned and everything. Yeah.
A lot. It's definitely a lot. The Soul Ring is pretty fun as well. That's like his only actual mana regen, right? So somehow he's been able to stay.
Lotus. But yeah.
Oh yeah. Saberlight. Up the high ground, they're fine. I feel like these meld hits, they're just not getting that oomph behind it. And now Saberlight in danger. No more BKBs. Got to get away. Oh, just barely out of there.
Doranov gonna go for it.
Whoa! He jumps in. He's very deep into the fountain. No, Lordov! That's not your base.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
That's the gem down as well. Top with Storm.
He gave away a gem, 1,000 gold to Boxy, basically, 300 gold to everybody else around. Oh my god.
Like, if you look at the fight recap, that was 310 gold to every hero, plus 1.5k for the bounty. That's so much gold actually you gave away there, but I don't know. I think you need a couple of more of those for Liquid to be back in it, but this is definitely a start.
And Roche is pretty good here too, of course. If they're able to take this away, they do have the crit stick already on the TA, so the damage is coming.
Oh, they're gonna give away Roshan now from this. This is actually a lot more significant than when it seems. Like giving away Roshan in this spot is pretty bad, because this was what Chimera needed to seal this game completely.
Oh, can he get the... Oh, Panto, that was almost an insane play.
Yeah, that would have been insane if that had worked.
The 4-step in just a little early on the stomp, but if he manages to stomp, kill Aegis, deny, that's what he was going for. Almost had it. So how does Aegis change this game now? Because you're still 19,000 down. Is this clearly it feels like a farming Aegis, especially if you lose your courier with Demon Edge and recipe?
It changes the fact that Storm Spirit would have loved to have an Aegis right now, you know. But it doesn't really put Liquid in a. It's the fights are still going to be so difficult, right? Like nothing really changes about that. That's the thing. Like the general lineups just match up really poorly for Liquid, and
Still going high ground.
yeah, it
No
might
Daedalus.
not matter at all, honestly.
You kind of want the Warlock here. Warlock is actually not a bad defender, but at the same time, if you show TA2000, Storm Spirit, they'll both be on you, just like they are right now on
Echo the
Mickey.
ground.
No, the Echo! The Blink got canceled! And now they're going to lose the first life of their already very weak carry. Sable's trying to make some distance on the other side, try to create some space for his team, but DeHawk is taking a strong step forward, making sure they just separate the rest of this lineup from your backline. And Panto, my God, the absolute assault. Storm Spirit coming in one more time. Just stay away from the base and you'll probably do okay. They'll kill Bounty in the calling, but they have to BKB and actually zip out on Lorinov. I wonder if he wants to stay away. Oh,
Can
they have the
get him here?
pulverize. There's no extra life on this guy. Do they have enough damage? They'll get the kill on TA2000. They'll have to trade away their Mickey TA, but can they get anything else out of this one? Saberlight, he'll get another kill, this time on Panto, but he's so low. Another one falls. They've locked up the Earthshaker. He's trying to jump out, but the damage is overwhelming. They'll buy back on Primal, but it's just to try to save Insania. He wants to TP away. He'll get out of there, but not before his team has lost so much on their high ground.
We're gonna lose what, 2 Raxes here? Maybe if Nisha buys back, you can hold a second, but
That was buyback on TA2000. I feel like they might want to hit tier 4s.
But I mean, have you still got a bunch of kills, and you got the Saberlight buyback out. You got, if you get 2 Rexes, it's definitely fine. I think they also want to close out this game. They don't want to let this get too weird with the storm jumping fountain and getting away.
No, Saberlight. That's his buyback. He's got to get the onslaught away. Does manage to connect, but they're still on top of the bounty. Boxy, he'll go down.
Yeah. I mean, you could actually just keep going, I think. Bristol is low mana though, so maybe they... Yeah, it doesn't seem like the best choice. They have low mana on their heroes.
I'm just going to try to go over for the Tormentor. Oh, Shard on Lornov. It's not so bad. So that fight was kind of all over the place, but I'm starting to see the lack of lockdown really show true, right? Like the Storm and Void just able to maneuver the fights however they want to. I don't see how you can change them enough to get a kill. They were fortunate to get TA2000 in the first place.
They did get him, but that was after a lot of stuff happening. Maybe there was no real spells left on TA2000. He had used all his mobility items. Maybe there was even a couple of buybacks. It was on their own high ground. There was a lot of things going well for Liquid, and or not going well, but going right for him for them to get that kill. Yeah, and they only killed that one guy, right? So.
Yeah. But a really nice
Saberlight.
smell check as well. Just plenty of damage, but they did have to trade away Mickey for it, right? Like, he's too important for your team, I think.
They did get the inch as well, and a buyback out of the inch. Or yeah, he got the buyback.
Mickey has plenty of items still left to get. I think the data list should be on him now after that courier did die. Then he's going in for the Silver's Edge, which again has plenty of use in this game. Perhaps killing DeHawk and getting that gold on Mickey could be what opens them up for some pretty good fights later on.
Yeah, I mean, good luck killing the hack though. Seems very difficult. They have queued up the... Oh, maybe if he runs in head first. Nope, not enough. But
I don't think they have the break yet.
they have queued up the Aghanims on Saberlight and the Silver Edge on TA.
Man, he is tanky, but he's still falling slowly but surely. Never mind, quickly and surely. They get the kill on Saberlight. Now into the backline against Storm Spirit. No regard for human life. Right on top of Mickey, and that TA does have buyback and has used it.
Wow. I mean, I'm very impressed by Chimera this game. I feel like their heroes make a lot of sense together. The Storm Spirit jumping in, and then you have the Void Spirit to follow up with the burst damage. The deceptively tanky aspect of Void Spirit and Storm Spirit, I think, and Bristleback together, I think, kind of cool to see something like this.
They're on Mickey in the soup. It don't matter. GG. Game number 1. Chimera up themselves to 4-3 in this group stage 1 and Liquid.
Prepare for
Oh,
battle.
what about Echo instead of the Mage Slayer? I'm not saying that they have no magic damage. I mean, clearly, you know, Dark Willow and the Warlock, they both have plenty of magic damage, but I wonder if like Manta Harpoon could be the way that we see him get involved really early as the Void Spirit.
Yeah, I guess the good thing about Echo is that it gives you maybe a bit more HP. I guess it's the similar with the what's it called, magic resist. So that's the same, but you get to the harpoon earlier. I think the Mage Slayer is just a better item for what you want to do
That's
if
fair.
you're gonna go for this hybrid or like this more early game style. I don't feel the impact of this double hit, you know, being that impactful. I feel like it's
How
kind of
dare
whatever.
you.
Yeah.
He gets to attack twice instead of once. How could that be bad? I
Maybe.
do like the laning setup in general at this one as well. Now that you have the Lich. Lich has to be one of the best laners of this patch still. I mean, even into the Beastmaster feels good giving that Frost Shield over for the boars. And they do have a way to clear boards, right? I mean, all the wave clear spells of the Void Spirit feel pretty good in this one.
Isha actually bought boots and ran to get the ward out early, but still did get spotted. And again, we see Chimera. Was it also those guys doing this exact thing yesterday, or did we not cast them? No, I don't think we casted them. But other teams have been doing this thing where they smoke on Radiant and get this high ground ward out early, right? Uncontested, and it's very powerful because you see so much. You see Nisha right now with a ward. If he places it, well, you have a 3D ward. Now you know if he doesn't place it right now, you probably know it's on the other side as well, and you have a good setup for the bounty runes as well.
That's all the information, right? Just giving yourself a better shot here, especially on this side. Seeing that mid rotation down has always been pretty important. And on the other side, you also see the rotation from the pause 4. That used to be like the auto ward that you would place, just seeing where the pause 4 is going.
Yep.
I don't as much anymore though. Now it's kind of like see the rune and maybe you see a mid rotation.
Yeah, they did, by the way, spot the ops ward, but actually they didn't have a
Nice.
sentry.
Yeah, that'll be some gold for later.
It's kind of surprising that you always see the 5 by sentries, right? But this one, the Lich has chosen, you know, a lot of utility instead. No sentries for him. They placed it to block the ancients. That's why.
Oh, I see. Wow. That's some pretty good foresight, but you know, we've seen plenty of Beastmasters. We even talked about it last game. Sometimes all you want to do is go out there and stack. You don't even have to play the lane sometimes. Boxy's actually kind of forced to use his Shadow Strike on the Lich, since the barrier from TA2000 might be too much. Shadow Realm is still good, but you know, the barrier soaks it all up. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Something's wrong. I don't have any CS. This is actually a kind of hard lane to CS in, though. I mean, Universal, Dark Willow, Sableiter, of course, pretty good. Thankfully, his Resonant Pulse should get him a few more CS than usual.
Yeah. I mean, you have the... I think you, once again, kind of similar to Warlock, I think they're going to win the region battle. I mean, the Dark Willow Shadow Realm spam can be annoying, but I think it's kind of hard to harass Void Spirit, right, with the Resonant Pulse. And
He'll likely end up getting 2 points in that again. I thought the Sampler was good for last lane versus the Primal, but I think in this one, you don't really need it as much.
oh, they got to level 2 on Dark Willow.
Really early one and still waiting on TA2000, but looks like he'll be fine. And the CS is looking pretty good for Liquid so far.
Yeah, what is this
Top
Warlock?
4 CS, by the way. What the hell is the Warlock doing?
Oh, Monkey King looks like he's in trouble, though. Can
He does, but so is TA2000, who will die first here. The blood grenade hits, the Shadow Realm strike. It could be enough. On the other side, Mickey is also falling, but he doesn't go down either. Did Boxy go too far? Trying to get this last hit, because Sablelight's going to come over to help out. Oh, a few more. 6 seconds for his last hit. No, Panto gets the first blood. And he might actually... No, okay, he will not live, surely.
Saberlight needs to be in trouble as well here.
Oh, he is.
To be careful. Yeah.
But the Hawk! The Hawk killed him. And now TA2000, I mean, he's looking for revenge. Oh, he dodges with the Dissimulate. Oh.
Yeah, very good start for TA2000. So high level already.
But also, I need to say, is this Warlock just getting idle on CS? Because if so, it actually turned into a kind of a rough time for the Hawk.
I haven't been looking that much, but it looks like they're doing fine. Maybe it's just a level 1 Eidolons. They're kind of weak, but now that he's level 3, I think the fun is over. You can't really kill them anymore. Yeah.
Of course, Lornoff having a pretty good time here in the mid lane. Maxing out that Scream. If they get into a point where they're actually like pressuring this lane consistently on TA2000 and Panto, I mean, his build is going to come online much quicker and you'll feel that presence of the Void Spirit. It was honestly a little bit delayed last time because his lane didn't go so well.
Yeah, I mean, he still has pretty low CS for now. But the levels, I think, is what's more important for now.
Yeah. Oh, Panto dodging away. Doesn't even want to play games in that Bramble Maze. But
he's gonna die,
now...
The Shadow
I'm pretty
hurts.
sure he's dead. He's got a 5-stick though?
Not enough, man.
Oh no, Boxy. 2 points in the Shadow Realm, eh? No, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Well,
Nisha
so
doing
far,
very
at
well
least the
mid.
CS is like, yeah, right? He's getting pretty good stuff in the mid lane here. His build should be more of like this Blink Kayayasha or still Blink Harpoon?
Probably Blink Harpoon would be my guess, but actually we have seen the Kaya and then the Shard. I don't like the Kaya.
Yeah.
I don't like the immediate Kayasha. I think that's, unless you're winning really hard, I think that could be kind of a mistake. Like, I think it's better to get the BKB or the Shadow Blade or something like that is overall more useful. But we'll see what he chooses to go.
That's the last raindrop charge there from TA2000. He actually is kind of susceptible now. Bramble connects, and unfortunately, I don't think that Remnant is going to save him here. There's one big stick, but the Shadow Realm again, just too much damage on the other side. Mickey also dies. This is an off-lane party right now. These guys are having some big success in the off-lane.
Yeah, the Lich leaving him as well, giving that opening. Now Boxy TV is top.
He's actually boxing out the Warlock, not letting him even get to the lane. Oh, but the juke! One dude's just tired of it. He's gonna come over here and help out with the runes, it looks like. Oh no! Oh, Glim, look away. Oh god. Now there's gonna be an arcane rune for Lornov. Oh no.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Nigma having a very good game. Double bracer, by the way, on him. Very interesting. Not something that you see every day, I think. Makes him impossible to kill, I think, at this moment. Maybe that's why.
You're clearly not itemizing for your Blink BKB Black Hole, right? Like with the Warlock Rock, that's not what you're trying to do.
Oh yeah.
Is Pipe just the end all be all in this game, or is there something else you want to see, like a Vlad's?
I think maybe Crimson Guard also could be a thing here.
Oh, okay. They were like, oh, gets roared. But yeah, there's no steps yet on the Void Spirit, so he's just gonna have to back out.
I guess it depends on the direction Beastmaster takes. If he goes Aghanims, then and Nisha goes for the shard Kaya I think the pipe looks good, right? But if they go for the more physical damage oriented build, then Crimson is very strong. So, but it's gonna be a lot of utility. Maybe the Blink Dagger is still good eventually, but I think BKB doesn't make much sense in this game.
I agree. I like the, like you get, I want to say drums plus aura item, and then you still go in for the blink, right? It's still too good to be able to like, even if you wait for the Warlock to die, then you can try to get a black hole out.
Yeah, perhaps. I think it's also perhaps, by the way, we have Mickey again.
Oh, Monkey. Yeah, he's not even going to stop to try to build stacks. It looks like now he realizes the dire situation that he is in, and TA2000 will get the kill.
I was going to say, I think the Enigma build also very depends on how the game is going, right?
Oh, that's true.
Often we see the Enigma spider auras when they're snowballing, and then we saw Whisper the other day sell his drums by a Midas, change the...
That was crazy.
Change it completely, right? And do a different switch up.
Yeah, that was wild. I've seen some, maybe some gyrocopters sell drums at some point, but not an Enigma sell it so early because we usually see them go bongo boots. And oh no, speaking of the bongos, Saberlight, he doesn't have the drums yet, but there's the RP. Not gonna miss that one. And Nisha picking up that kill, puts himself up into the top net worth again. Ooh, Mickey. Oh no. Oh, the hockey puck misses, but he still dies.
Again. Wow.
Well. I'm very proud of you.
His net worth is significantly lower than Void Spirit, even though Void Spirit also has a couple of deaths to his name. And by the way, we have a cornucopia queued up for the Void Spirit.
Hey, yo, he's doing it, my man.
So either he's going...
I kind of want the build.
Refresher Orb straight, or it's the Fury.
What an absolute bait. If he goes a Refresher first up, what if I just had 4 dashes?
I don't know about this, but we'll see how it plays out, the Fury, if he goes that route.
I hear what you're saying about how like his items don't feel like you're going the same items, you're just getting them maybe slightly faster at some point, but oh, 1J. I don't know if he gets out of this one. He can make some space, but he's not going to live.
It allows you to push out lanes faster. He's going Mage Slayer.
Oh, wow, okay.
So don't want to talk about Fury. I don't think Fury is a thing on the 0.
You don't think it's a thing at all?
No, I think it's pretty bad.
Oh my god.
And I think it literally comes down to the logic of what we talked about with PA, whereas when PA gets Fury, she gets SNY or BKB or both very fast afterwards, and she's ready, She's running around killing heroes. With Fury on Void Spirit, it just doesn't feel the same. Fury Manta, he's not that strong, right? He doesn't have the same stat gain, he doesn't have a crit, he doesn't have really anything that makes Fury strong except for the Astral Step. So, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't... Don't think so.
Oh, so far, it looks like everybody's going to go for a little bit of an earlier timing. Saberlight. Oh, actually, he's kind of low on mana, but he'll have the mana boots soon. He's going to take all these stacks. Should get him closer and closer to that Aghanim Scepter. I doubt we're going to see them run right into the Roshan pit. I don't think they feel that strong just yet.
This is quite far away, but I think they could do it if he gets the timing. Because that team fight is so strong, right? It's...
Looks like they want to get a kill first, though. TA2000, he's contemplating. Where are they?
Yeah, it's still very hard to kill the TA2000 unless he literally runs into them, right? Like we saw before. If he sees the heroes first, he's always going to get out.
And he goes over here. Oh, he's actually going to face up on Monkey King, maybe. Cleans it out. Oh, there goes Lich. Does get off the Frost Shield, but that's the only thing he'll do. Boxy picking up that kill.
We actually have the Hack going for the Midas. So he feels like it's not really possible to get the aura and then pressure from there.
It's like the in-between. Like, I'm not going to itemize for my black hole, but damn, I'm really not going to do anything else, so I might as well just get that gold and get it later.
Maybe he does itemize for the black hole. It's not like it's... I mean, you all you need to think about is, okay, Void Spirit, you go for the Warlock and backline, and then I black hole the rest, and I don't know. It's still Still possible, I guess.
It's a little volatile sometimes, but definitely like with the good game that the Void Spirit is having, if you are able to section out that Warlock, then this game becomes a perfectly fine BKB Black Hole game for the Enigma.
Have the Mage Slayer up on TA 2000 now. I think it's very, very important, I think, for Chimera to try to take down this mid tower. We also see them posturing around it here. If they can open up the map, then it'll allow them to play a lot faster. But as long as this mid tower is alive, it's quite difficult to stop Liquid from farming.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They are killing a lot of their wards, though. We saw a D-ward from Panto earlier, and now one more here.
You know, actually, they do still feel really aggressive, even if it's just the spell kit from the Hawk. Because if you at all know where that Monkey King is, one Midnight Pulse, and you don't even need a Black Hole.
Yeah, Liquid seems to be choosing to trade towers here, which is...
Trading mid is hard.
Dire's middle tower.
I mean, it might be better to do this, open up their own map, and then instead of just sitting many heroes mid, not really being able to contest the jungle.
I'll admit that I think these side lane towers matter a lot more. I think before the map expanded, it was like giving mid was unforgivable. Trading mid for a bot tier 1 was like, why on earth would you do it? But now that there's still a lot of farm around that bot side, it's a lot easier to kind of cope it up.
Opening up the map for Beastmaster has always been a classic good move.
Yeah.
He has almost got his Aghanims now.
And that's going to be pretty important, right? You get the Wisdom, probably end up taking your talents into the Roshan pit then if you can. As you said, I mean, their team fight is so good. It's going to be up to Chimera to kind of put the correct vision down and see if they're actually going to make that move into Roshan. Because it should still be top with how late this Aghanim Scepter is coming out for Saberlight. I don't think they can take it bottom.
Also feels harder this game for Chimera to play overly aggressive, because one wrong move and you're running into all this AoE team fight, right? So
yeah.
I don't know how Chimera can actually continue the pressure on Liquid. So right now they're just more or less splitting the map in half, right, in terms of farm. Maybe they're getting slightly more on Chimera, but it's not... Yeah, they're camping the jungle, they're camping the area, playing their vision, but it seems hard for them to actually smoke into Liquid, is my point. So if Liquid just continues to play on their side of the map as well, we're going to have like this Stormade for a long time, until perhaps Liquid chooses to go into Roche.
I mean, although the net worth of the Monkey is low, you know, he'd want to have the Maelstrom by now, farming up with that. The other two cores are doing fine. You know, it's really not that bad at all. And here, Roshan is coming top. They're going to try to portal out for it. Your team is already all top. I think at some point, you either have to try to go for this tower or tail back to Roche.
This is very crucial. I think if Chimera loses this fight, they're in big trouble. At the same time, though, Chimera...
They're not even going for Roche. 1J, he's going to be the first one. He does have his level 6. He's going to see the Willow first, trying to dodge around, does dance around the brambles. Good for him. He still has the hookshot available. Blood grenade away, kind of forcing the Monkey King to kind of stay on the ground with all that tick damage. He's not jumping up on any trees. But Saberlight now leading the charge with the Aghanim Scepter. Makes this fight very hard, but TA2000, nobody told him the Dagon! They just killed Mickey! He disappeared! Now the dive through from TA2000, gonna get the rock dropped on top of him here, and the fear with that RP. Do they have enough? They're trying to combo break with the hook shot, but the drag through. It's into the black hole! Do they have the damage? Saberlight, he'll fall! The Hawk goes down afterwards. TA2000 is still in the fight, but the soup! Insania has been channeling for so damn long. They have all the damage on TA2000. He will go down as well. Boxy to pick up the Lich. It's 4 gone. You only get 2 from Liquid. Were they important enough kills? I'm not sure, because you're about to get team wiped.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a damage issue perhaps from Chimera. I mean, also there you didn't get your Sonic Wave off. If your Queen of Pain dies, you are lagging a lot of damage, right? Then you would almost rely on like a Chain Frost as your next spell that's actually gonna kill heroes. So good fight for Liquid, but at the same time, we still see the net with it in head of... Oh, Queen of Pain again. Can't die here.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Nope. Just don't think about it. Admire the replay first. Oh, no. There's actually still happening. Oh, no. There's even more. Mickey, does he go down here? There's a lot of damage, but he doesn't want to commit to it.
So strong.
Yep. But they had lost the Quamp first, and the Monkey King is kind of getting back as we take more of these fights, but he died to start off. He didn't get any of the gold from the previous one. He was only actually getting the gold from Quamp this time around, so still needs a little bit more back.
But imagine there was no Midas there. Imagine that was a Blink, you know? That could actually have been a Crimson Guard right there for that fight.
That's true. I think either one, right?
Or
you have the
pipe,
soup down from the Warlock. I mean, the physical damage in from the Beastmaster, from the Magnus. Either one certainly maybe keeps them all alive for a little bit more fighting.
Warlock is in trouble here. Very big trouble.
Dude, Panto is an absolute assassin. This Lich build, I know that not a lot of people like laning into the Lich, but watching the Lich from somebody who doesn't have to play the game, it's funny as hell.
I think soon it's gonna get nerfed, and you might never see it again.
Oh no. Well, he's got the Manta coming up soon for TA2000. I think overall, just like the tank ability is good. As the more that he dashes, it's fine. I generally think his talents matter a lot more than hitting this next Manta timing.
Yeah, I think about the Void Spirit this game is he's not the carry that deals the most damage, I guess.
Yeah, that's
at least for now.
I'll turn eventually, especially because like I don't know, Boxy and Insania, like they're not the tankiest ones, but as Void Spirit gets more items, they'll get Glimmer Capes, maybe they'll get more bracers or something. It's not going to be as easy to kill them later on.
Boxy is actually so farmed. Oh,
again. There it is. And the hook shot through
Mac.
1J. They saw the kill on one. Want to get more. Gonna bounce him around to the cogs. He doesn't have any mana for his ulti, but he still has a stick. Tries to use it with the Sonic Wave. It's way too much. Lornov, he gets the kill. The Monkey King tried to come in and help, but it's too late. You've already lost two. And Chimera will take control of the map.
Dire's middle tower is under
Yeah, big moves from them. I mean, this is obviously this is the type of moves, kills you don't want to give away in any game, but it gets kind of, you play into the hand of Chimera when you give away these kills, I think. But it is hard. Again, we have this mobility of Queen of Pain, Clockwork, right? The early Blink Dagger from Enigma, Void Spirit. It's very easy to be out of position as Liquid, right? It doesn't take much, and you're getting blinked on or hookshotted or something.
As the control on Mickey or on Nisha was just a little hard to watch. Who's killing who here? Okay, there we go. With the roar, I think they are killing Panto, but Boxy couldn't toss down the fear, so they'll trade 1 for 1. TA2000 gets a 6-kill streak, and Saberlight shares the XP with his support. I know who's happier.
Mid lane again. Nothing going on there, but yeah. Nice kill for TA2000. Again, also Panto finding the D-wards over and over again.
Hey, it feels rough because like Saberlight's ready to go. Like he's got the Ags, he's top net worth core, but like his other heroes aren't really ready yet, right? He's gonna go BKB so he can still kind of stay strong, but at some point you are gonna have to try to like play around. I think the BKB next on Nisha. That's surely their next time in their
Saberlight. Can they kill him here?
Oh my god. Oh, they certainly kill Mickey. They're trying to TP in and help out. He's in the fear. He's in the root on Lornov with the black hole. It lands onto the Warlock. I mean, hell. Don't worry. We'll just black hole the Warlock, and there's no cancel around anyways. And I think were they trying to take Roshan on the other side?
I think they can now, with 3 heroes dead.
Oh, was it already started? Oh, no, okay, they didn't really start it.
But again, like, taking away Roshan from this Liquid lineup is a big problem for Liquid, right? They really want this Aegis on Beastmaster for him to snowball, but no, now it's gonna probably be on Queen of Pain or Void Spirit here. And
you almost just didn't want to be top, right? Like, there was no Roshan there, your Beastmaster's ready to take it. It's a little bit rough to be so disconnected.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was about. I think they wanted to take Roshan top, but they just couldn't get together in time.
Now that Aegis goes to the Void Spirit, he's allowed to jump around, be pretty insane.
Surprised that it didn't get a little bit, but
Did they even get this? Yeah, they had to back out.
Wow. Rough game for Liquid right now.
Oh, yeah.
Again?
They need a little bit more, just everything.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
All right. Got away.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Tell you what, if you are able to nab a black hole that has the Warlock +1, that's about as good as any you can get right now. You don't even have to worry about the Warlock dying if you get that initiation.
True. I mean, that's another way of itemizing. You just have to black hole the Warlock, right?
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm probably kind of happy with Insania, actually. He didn't have his level 6 very late, so he's just kind of saving these. He was hoping his team was going to snowball a little bit more. I think the early game was potentially showing that way, and now you're in a rough spot where those 6 charges, they don't really do anything for you, and you kind of have to get up to 12 for it to feel like you're actually getting some semblance of XP at this point. So it looks like he just used it because he was like, yeah, I'm not going to get much most out of it.
I think also the longer you wait, the less effect it has, right?
Right.
It's not that much XP. 250 XP per kill, right? It's diminishing returns for sure.
Mm-hmm. It's a really weird one. I applaud people when they try. I don't love seeing you use like a 1-charge Grimoire so you can get level 6. I think that one's kind of weak, but at the same time, sometimes you just can't hold on to it for too long.
Okay, we have a nice smoke here. Liquid has no idea.
Ooh, okay, Saberlight dodged it, unfortunately. Boxy is a victim of the fancy feet, and Magnus, oh no, Nisha.
He might get out though on Boxy. Unless Queen of Pain Sonic waves him like pretty much right now. He's gonna TP out of here.
In here. TP going, and yeah, it looks like he could get away.
What do you see on Liquid here? You see...
They have 80 packet loss. They might not see anything.
Yeah, but you see 1J, you see the Lorenov, but you don't see anything else, right? So it's not that obvious how you're gonna RP as Nisha right now. And I don't know if he saw them move in that direction, so he has an idea. They're there.
Yeah, that's true. That's a spooky one. This is like playing XCOM. You're like, it's okay. I can go and kill that guy, and then all of a sudden, like 3 aliens pop up on the corner. Yeah, and then you're just dead.
They have that ward on the left, right? So he might have seen the Enigma move in that direction, and then he knows that he is in that vicinity, and he might go for the Blink RP.
It's an elite Blink RP if you can get it. I mean, you have to move just a little bit closer, I think, in order to get right on all of them. And there is a way. Like, I can see the spot that he needs to blink on to get the RP on 3.
Of course. But I think he might get clipped by the clockwork, what do you call it? Ice armor, right?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, he's like just outside of the range of it.
Yeah. I think the better move is to cancel the Wukong and kite back. Hope your Willow gets out, and then see if they chase.
Oh, they're ready to go. We'll see. I think canceling the Wukongs is correct. Especially you are 200 gold off of BKB. This is very risky. We'll see if they try to keep it going. 1J, he does cancel the Blink Dagger on Nisha. They still drop down the Wukongs. Mickey, he's just staying on the outside of it, and they're going to drag the Clockwork actually outside of that Wukongs, but further away from his team. And with Mickey, the Sonic Wave is way too much from Lorenov. They'll still take that kill. And TA2000, does he want to get a little bit more? He's got another dash in 2 seconds. No. They'll keep their 1-for-2 trade, keep the Aegis, maybe take down a tower or something. Oh my, this is a huge kill if they can get it to Hawk. In danger. Does he want to turn around at all? It seems the Fatal Bombs will be more than enough. They get a nice kill in return. Glimmer should protect him for now, but TA2000, no. Oh god, I think he still has more than enough damage. The Soup will not protect you from all that damage. Lorenov, he is dominating right now on the Quap. Going the Dagon build, you don't see that as much anymore.
Yeah. This Void Spirit here is so fast around the map. Like, he's so fast at connecting. If somebody gets gone on, we saw it last game too, around the mid fight. If anything happens on the map, this like TP and then run and double Astral Step. It's so quick at reacting. And now he actually has a lot of damage.
It was supposed to be a mid laner, so it does have those properties of, get in and kill quick.
True. He actually has a lot of damage now. 255. Just raw rec clicks.
What is that? A Lincolns that he's trying to get?
Yeah. It is.
Good for him. I mean, we talked about how like they have such high CD BKB piercing ultis on Liquid, and the low CD stuns aren't really there. So this Lincoln Sphere, as long as you're not getting roared, I don't know if they can actually kill him in the midst of just this RP. At least not in their current state. They need a few more items.
Yeah, Liquid has pretty low damage right now if you consider the amount of HP on Void Spirit, right? You have to 100 to zero him.
Yeah. That's like one of the unfortunate, like you drop the sentry, you see the ward, and you just know, like, you're dead. The best you can do is get the D ward, and he does get 200 gold for it.
Yeah. But I mean, the strength of Void Spirit too, like I mentioned, you have to 100 to zero him, or he gets his Assimilate off, he gets his Astral Subs off, and then the whole team comes, right? And since Mickey's game is so...
Panto. Are we killers? Oh, we're killers. Black hole down. I mean, why not?
For a kill like Nisha, I don't mind their usage at all. Not like you're gonna get a better option to use Black Hole probably in the next several minutes, so...
No, it's staggering deaths, right?
And you're threatening high ground top right now.
All they want to do is like keep somebody on a timer. That's about all that really matters right now. Does have the Lincolns completed. Going in for the Silver's Edge next, actually. That feels like it's more for hunting rather than actually needing the break desperately. And I guess unless we consider the Beastmaster. It is breakable, the Drums of Slom.
Oh no, I don't think he even considers that.
Right? Yeah. It feels like it's just for hunting.
Yeah, it is just for the further mobility, for the damage, attack speed, like all the things it gives you.
It's a hero that you'd feel pretty good just getting raw damage. I mean, it feels still kind of far away, but if he does get to level 25, that crit talent.
He changed his mind. He's going Orchid now.
I'm about it. We're still like a decent ways away from Lotuses or BKB on this Monkey King. Oh no, he actually does have the BKB already. Maybe I don't like it as much then. I don't know. At least in this game, maybe I'd rather have the Aghanim Scepter just because I don't think he's really fighting through evasion, right?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
But I mean, so if you jump on someone, Bloodthorn, Manta style, it's a lot of damage.
He did go Shadowblade. So changed his mind again. By the way, I think a lot of the carry heroes that can skill stats, like we see him having as well. Like he only has 1 point to assimilate, right? He skips his talent,
crazy.
so he has max stats already, and I think that's also what makes him so tanky and gives him so much damage.
That's wild. I mean, usually to farm on that hero, you actually like maxing the W sometimes. So to only have one point at it is very surprising.
I guess out of mid as well, right? But he's just running around, you know, attacking the mobs simply and just spamming Resonate Pulse.
Huh? Got 2600 HP. He gets the barrier whenever he jumps in as well, and there's not really a Dispel to stop him from doing that.
It's no glyph, by the way, and they're hitting the barracks now, top.
So they're just... They're taking it to him, and nobody's TP'd yet. They actually see everybody here in the mid lane. I think the Hawk might just be staying around now. Okay. I say he could stay around maybe just to cancel TPs, but he doesn't want to risk getting picked off, and they'll take a tower for free.
Yeah. We got the pipe up in Enigma now. Kind of late, but still fine.
Definitely hasn't felt the hurt from getting it late.
No, the Boots of Bearing is kind of a nice item here against the Warlock and the Wukong.
He's
all
got
slow.
the bongo boots.
Yeah.
Taking everybody out of the Wukongs as soon as it drops.
I generally don't like this item that much just because it's so expensive to get the recipe.
Don't like bongo boots?
I like when I have it, but it's so expensive to buy. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It feels like
No,
it's a rip off to get the recipe.
Yeah,
But
I went through the
the,
same thing with Greaves for a while.
Yeah, it's a little bit the same. It feels really good when you have it. But there's also this temptation to buy something else for that, like 1,700 gold or how much it is. But
Right,
I guess
there's a lot
Warlock,
of good 2,000 gold items that you could get instead of just, you know, getting that small boost from combining the items.
yeah. A big smoke coming for Liquid. This is kind of their make or break fight.
Who do they need to find? What's their jump target?
I mean, Enigma, Lich,
Okay.
these guys would be great to kill first. I think Lich is a pretty easy target if they can get it on top of him, but his positioning is not making it easy.
Oh, the Shadow Blade actually keeps him safe for now. They haven't really committed much yet. They see 1J. He's going to hook himself out of there, and they're just getting further and further into the corner. Now the high ground does belong to Liquid, but at the same time, the RP does connect onto the Enigma, trying to hit him with the Frost Shield. It's a little bit too much. They've already lost Mickey. What? I didn't even see him go. The rock drops a little bit late, maybe, but the BKB's already popped from 2 cores. Sabreblade's trying to get out of here, but the damage, it's too much. They'll keep him in T2000. Look at the Manta dodge. He is styling on Team Liquid right now, and he wants this game to be over soon. Gets the remnants on the Magnus as well. A triple for Lornov. That's going to be 4 gone. Chimera, they have control of the Roshan pit.
Yeah, man. I mean, Mickey jumped on a tree. I think, did he get cut down? But I think Void Spirit saw him and cut him down immediately. No, he didn't get cut down, actually. He just popped the BKB and Queen of Pain blew him up. But
He
it
doesn't
looked,
have a Bound of Fury.
yeah, it looked kind of rough at first, getting into that position behind the Roche, and there's nowhere to go. It's like, it usually ends bad for that team, but not this time.
It's not even like the whole fight went bad. Like getting the RP on Enigma, killing him early, like that's exactly what you wanted to do. If you didn't lose the monkey on the other side, obviously it feels like it would have been a much better play out, but a really good job from Lornov to get on top of him, just almost 100-0 the monkey by himself.
But if you think about it now, Liquid actually has very low damage, right? You need to blow Roar and RP to kill like Queen of Pain. He has 3,000 HP. Enigma 2,000 HP with the pipe. Very hard to kill as well. It takes a long time. Void Spirit, impossible almost to kill with the Lincolns. Like you actually cannot kill this hero. So if Mickey dies, then you have no damage. For Liquid to win a fight now, they need everybody to land their spells properly. Like Wukong needs to be active. Oh my god.
Oh god, TA2000, he's a monster. But they are going to drag him on back. Do they have anything else? I thought the roar's up. They use it on the Lich instead, but Dahak, he's lining it up. He saw the black hole, wasn't able to use it just yet. But there's no rock to be used so far. It could be a free black hole if they run up the high ground. Saberlight, though, he's good for now. Use the BKB. He'll be alive, but significantly weaker without the BKB to his name.
This Voice Bird is a big problem right now. Of course, he can overextend. Like he did get his Lich killed right there, but he's so hard to deal with.
It's crazy. In hindsight, like, you'd think that the Willow would be enough lockdown. It usually feels like it is versus these type of heroes, but maybe there did need to be some sort of Lion or Shaman that came out of this last pick. But at the same time, you're saying like there's still a damage issue. It seems like overall as a team, hard to fix that with one pick.
Yeah, I think the 4 would not matter.
Oh, RP, there's number 1, but I don't think they have the roar available. The fear, they have it! Mickey, he's the one who gets the kill. A 7 kill streak from the Quap going to the Monkey King. He's gonna like that gold.
Yeah, that was right. If Mickey gets his Wukong and there's an RP, then there's enough damage, but yeah, it's just 1 kill. Of course, it's definitely a win for Liquid, but you need to land this on...
allowed 1 per game, right? That was his fountain zip, you know?
Right,
I don't think it happens again.
You need to land those type of spells on multiple heroes, I think, to take this one eventually. Or you have to gain so much net worth on all the heroes by the game dragging on that everything changes, right? The dynamic of...
It is changing. It's a 4K net worth loss, actually, on this Aegis timing. For Chimera right now. However, they see everything T2000 as a DD. Say goodbye, Saberlight. Yeah, you don't live through that one. Insane, yeah, he's trying to run away, but they get the hook shot on the Monkey King. He's trying to jump away, but he doesn't even have it. They're just going to lose 2 immediately. Do they get out on the Willow? They do, but man, bleeding 2 cores so quickly.
This Voice Bird carry looks legit, I think, actually. I mean... Yeah, I mean, all the haters definitely proven wrong. If there are any haters, this hero looks really strong.
There better not be, man. He balled up on game 1. Even after a rough laning stage, it's not even like he somehow cheesed a laning stage into a good game. Like, he's playing just exceptionally well at all stages of the game.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a hero that other players will be picking up on. It's almost a bit too special for people to copy.
TA 2000 has definitely played plenty of this hero.
Yeah, but definitely looks better than maybe what you would expect.
Better than PA?
No, definitely not better than PA, but
Oh, Boxy. Oh, Boxy. Still too much damage, I think, even with the Glimmer Cape. Not able to survive that one. They did bring TA 2000 very close to the base, but I think he wants to be here. They get the kill on Nisha as well. He's still just out in front. It's not quite fountain farming, but they ain't leaving it.
Top barracks are under attack.
so it looks like game almost.
Oh, Panto, he's going for the assassination on Insania. He might get it. I think he does. Mickey coming in to help out here. They do have the roar in the Wukong's command as well. Do they have the lockdown with the black hole? He will end it to Hawk. He makes it game. Game number 2. Liquid fall 2-0 for the first time in this group stage, and Chimera